We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. The Metropolitans have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Leiter, a southpaw from New Jersey, gets the starting gig in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch, and that's how we'll get started in the Tuesday opener. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Floyd moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Birdie has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
The left fielder, number 23.
Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Caleb Smith gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Standing in, Alonzo Cochran. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Leiter.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Don't want to forget about it. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box, Trevor Matheson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Cochran gets his lead at first, nobody out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now another 0-2. 1-2.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back forward.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
So here's Pete Alonso. And a double steal try here. Hit high and deep out to left field. Dickerson is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Now a throw to second, and he can't get back in time. So the hit and run works against them as he hits right into a double play. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a 450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Standing in now, Basil Padilla. A runner on first with 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stepping up now, Mike Piazza. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Smith isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of...
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
The set and the 1-1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
2-2 to the Mets catcher.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Swing, and he pops him up. Verdi into shallow center. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. 2 left for the Mets, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's the ball.
And it's 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. As he'll take a look at ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 1-0.
All right. 1-1.
Two out with the man at first. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Marlins leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Cliff Floyd, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that's up.
Now the 1-0.
That's the ball. 2-0. Yeehaw!
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run for Cliff Floyd. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Bryant Tyner. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Harrison moving back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting it, the second baseman, number 6.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Leiter.
Striding in, Leiter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Here.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Monte Harrison. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Harrison.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. It's a base hit into center field. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Monte Harrison has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
So now to the plate, Caleb Smith. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now back. The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
So striding in, Miguel Rojas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat.
Here.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Runner at second here with one man out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
All even at 2-2. Here it is.
Full count.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
There's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Stepping in, John Birdie. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 0-1 on its way. So far this year against Southpaws, Birdie is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
1-2. Here it comes. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Comes set, the 0-1, fouled away. Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Marlins strand a pair. It remains 1-0. Riding in once again, Alonzo Cochran.
Number 7.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Digging in, Trevor Matheson. He singled his last time up. Set. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
Well, I think the second baseman felt the heat from the runner coming at him. He seemed to rush his throw, and that caused him to throw it wide at first. Tough turn, but I think he'd tell you he should have made a better throw.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
That one's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Josh Leiter comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Josh Leiter.
Another payoff pitch. Swinging a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Basil Padilla. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit to first. He's got it. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate to Aguilar for the double play.
Up next for that, the pitcher.
So base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, Mike Piazza. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Leiter, a native Texan. He was a 21st round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it is. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next for the Mets, Cliff Floyd. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone! It's a grand slam! So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second home run of the game, and the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
To the plate now, Bryant Tyner. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. You just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Soft grounder left side. Reined in. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But the damage has been done for the Mets, and it came on this grand slam. We played 3 full, and the lead is now 5-0. Digging in to try it again, Jesus Aguilar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jesus Aguilar.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Heat top.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1.
Ball.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
3-1.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper, a base hit in his first trip. As a look, now the pitch.
Go, that's high.
A runner at first with no outs here. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 home.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 2-2 one more time.
No, that's the ball.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Has a look, now the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
In now, Leiter. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now back, number 7.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alonzo Cochran. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And he lays off there, 1-0. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. And he'll get in there safely. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Ryan Stanek gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Ryan Stanek.
At the plate, Trevor Matheson as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2. And this one gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Digging in now, Pete Alonso. He's set and the pitch. Now a throw over. Runners back. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Harrison calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Hazel Padilla.
Stepping up to the plate, Basil Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
0-1 the count. A runner on first with 2 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
At the plate now, Mike Piazza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Cliff Floyd would be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Looking to minimize the damage here, and it's fouled away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Left center, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
The left fielder, Cliff Floyd.
Standing in now, Cliff Floyd, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 3 runs already home here. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And that misses for ball 2. 2-1 now to Floyd.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 2-1 is a fastball that gets by him.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
And he fouls this one off. Count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Floyd. Bryant Tyner would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Mets lead it 8-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Tyner is there to put it away for route number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Juan Pierre will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Juan Pierre.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
So now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. Fouled off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch.
Ball outside.
high and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Into the box now, John Birdie, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey.
Now batting, Corey Dickerson. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Fouled away. Two down, runners at 1st and 2nd. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair, still 8-0. Gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Bryant Tyner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Number 23.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Birdie is there. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in, Jeff McNeil. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
A ball and no strikes. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two and 1. Sharp, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Three-two pitch. is swung on and missed, strike 3. So here now's the pitcher, Leiter, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side hit hard. A dive and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3 as the lead holds at 8-0. All set for the start of the inning. Ready now for Marlins, Jesus Aguilar. It was a walk in his last trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Now batting, the right fielder, Garrett Cooper.
Into the box, Garrett Cooper. And he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
0-2 count and the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tyner is there and he has it for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead-off homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 8 and the Marlins 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alonzo Cochran. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on to first, and it's dropped. And a real mistake there. That's got to be an E3.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far on this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
Ready now, Trevor Matheson. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way.
That's it. That's the ball. 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. The second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Into the box, Pete Alonso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Basil Padilla. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. go over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out with the man at first. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Matheson is on his way home. He will score as they push their lead to 8 now. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
And you can't count your chickens before they hatch. He was 1 strike away from getting out of this inning, but then he gives up that blast that brings the runner home from first, and he's not out of the woods yet.
To the plate now, Mike Piazza, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit to short, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Mets pick up a run on the RBI triple. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Mets 9 and the Marlins 1. Seth Lugo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 67. Lugo.
7th inning ready to roll, so that'll bring in Monty Harrison next. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he lays off for ball 1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The pitcher, Sterling Sharp.
Harold Ramirez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ramirez.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2. Ramirez, a 25-year-old, he's a 2nd-year big leaguer. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Rojas. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball.
2 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
2-1.
The 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Cochran calls for it, and that's the 3rd out. Miami down in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. Adam Conley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Adam Conley.
Cliff Floyd will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now batting, number 23.
Ready once again, Bryant Tyner. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. That misses. 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Here's the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Birdie ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So here's Jeff McNeil. From the stretch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. So digging in now, John Birdie. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
John Birdie.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Up next from Miami, Corey Dickerson. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Floyd is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Now the pitch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail big. It's 9-1. So here's the Mets pitcher, Seth Lugo, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ahmed Rosario is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Ahmed Rosario.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Rosario stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Liner towards second, and this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple.
And that's his 2nd triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
At the plate now, Alonzo Cochran. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And the run is in to score from third.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
In now, Trevor Matheson. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Cooper is there, 1 away.
Now back, first baseman, Pete.
At the plate, Pete Alonso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now a throw over.
No.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runners on first with 1 down. The count now at 2-1. From the stretch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box now, Basil Padilla. First offering on its way.
No, that missed.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Comes with a fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Drew Steckenrider comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Drew Steckenrider.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
0-1. Here's the pitch. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And Big Mike won't go after that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2 pitch to Piazza. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now back.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Steckenrider, a native of Georgia. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 0-1. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. This is skied into short left center. Dickerson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We've played 8 full. The Mets are out on top, 10-1. Robert Gesellman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Cooper starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Left side, scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So stepping in, Brian Anderson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Right to him. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Mets put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Al Leiter earns his 5th winner of the year. Caleb Smith only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.